Adventure called.
Hello,
everyone.
hello. Oh, the dog's on the move. We just said, does she want to come up? She's over there in the
We
blanket.
didn't put the dog up, and I said, "Are you sure the dog doesn't want to come up?"
We make a bit of noise, and she's
there.
there.
And she is.
Right,
so you're gonna have to get a basket.
Right. So no reading comments when we start. Just quickly chat for a second.
Well,
bear with.
Let's just quickly see who's in the room. Then I can at least start saying hellos. So we've got Andy and Georgie, but we'll come to you in a minute. And we've got John in. John Freeman, good evening to you.
Hold on, kids.
Right.
The girl needs a bed.
Dog's up.
Come on.
She's happy. She got to be part of it.
Right. Let's start off this as we wish to go on.
Yes.
Let's start off with a few little announcements. So, in a nutshell, let me just quickly find the notes. Right then, everybody, we hope we get this right because it's something we've seen on Facebook, so we hope we're not wrong. But we want to say happy birthday to our lovely Billy Blacklock. Billy, if you're in the room, much love and Pembrokeshire.
Happy birthday, Billy. You had popped up on Facebook this morning, and I thought, I'm going to do it tonight. And also, Andy Fisher.
Oh, yes.
Andy, it's your birthday next Saturday. So, big happy birthday for next Saturday.
Do we know how old Andy is next Saturday? Andy,
no.
Pop it in the comments.
No.
We want to know.
No, we don't. Is it a big one? Oh, that's...
What is wrong with my husband?
Is it a big birthday?
Andy, I apologise.
And of course, they had some extra good news today as well. Their daughter is expecting a baby girl. How lovely is that? What nice news to have on
lovely.
A miserable, grey, rainy day.
Yes, and can we also wish a safe journey to Graham and Joe?
Yes.
Hope you have a great cruise and hopefully you get home safe.
Hopefully, I think they're coming home today, but I'm not 100% sure, but have a safe journey home.
Oh, well, they're not exactly coming home to the best weather, are they?
No. Shall we talk about just very quickly what tonight's live is mainly about
we
do some updates?
We will do, but there's one more thing that we haven't mentioned.
What?
That is really important. Dydd Gwyl Dewi Hapus, everybody. And that means Happy St. David's Day. Happy Me Day. All right? Just so you all know, it's a Welsh...
I didn't even know what that was. I wondered what that was written there. You didn't tell me before, did you?
Wow. 22 years we've been together.
You've never said that to me before.
It's all over Facebook.
I'll have it all over you in a minute.
Yeah.
How'd you say
what
anyway?
What is wrong with you?
Hugh Hapus.
Dydd
Gwyl.
Gwyl.
Do you think I'll remember this time next year?
Dewi Hapus.
No,
he never does anyway.
Anyway, what we talking about today?
Right. Okay. Yes. So we put the tagline out on our thing saying, "Marella, old news? ? Is Princess moving in?" So basically, that doesn't mean we've fallen out of love with Marella. It just means that we would like to have a debate about what's going on. Obviously, many of you know we're going to be going on a group cruise. So if you are interested, first and foremost, you want to come on the Mida Travel group cruise, it is on Princess. Mike will tell you more about that very shortly. But this is because we're going on Princess. We wanted to discuss the differences between the two because we do think that Princess is a very good match.
The problem is, it's like we are going on. So we've not finished with Marella. We are going on Marella in June this year, and we're going back on the ship that we fell in love with, Marella Discovery 2. But by the time we go in June, it's going to be 2 years since our last Marella cruise, and we've been off and we've tried other cruise lines. We've tried P&O, but we weren't overly impressed. We've tried MSC. I've liked MSC. You haven't particularly.
Retract that, please. I thought MSC was lovely. What I didn't like was, it sounds awful, it sounds so bad, it was the people on that ship.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean it's always going to be like that, but I thought the ship was absolutely stunning.
So we're a bit worried after 2 years. Are we going to find Marella the same as the 3 previous Marella cruises that we've loved them all? But 2 years down the line, has it changed?
Well, you've got to think to yourself, when we first did Marella, we fell in love with it, and then we just did Marella. Like you've just said, we've done other cruise lines now.
I think we had to branch out, didn't we, and experiment.
But before we go on, we forgot to mention.
Oh, yes, the most important
channel members. So hello if you're in the room, Dan and Sarah, Stuart and Kerry, John Freeman, Chris and Sarah, Ian and Stacey, Jackie and Noel, John Scott Moore, Suzanne McCluskey, Andy and Georgie Fisher, John and Paul's Travels, Graham Fellows, Joanne Morrison, and Stephen Morton.
Yeah, big thank you for your support. That extra support helps the channel moving forward, and we can't thank you enough. Should we just show quickly? We have got 2 levels of membership. Yeah. So if you'd like to help us and become a channel member, then we have the Explorer level at £1.99, and we have the Discovery level at £3.99 a month. Obviously, you can subscribe without any charge at all, but if you do become a member, then you get additional benefits, and they're listed below, which you can have a look at, including our once monthly members only live stream.
And that's not as raunchy as it sounds.
Yeah. And should we do a quick update on the Marella Fleet Complete?
Oh, yes.
Because we haven't mentioned this for a while. So we have created a badge called Marella Fleet Complete, and it is available for anyone who has completed the entire Marella fleet. That's the 5 ships: Discovery, Discovery 2, Explorer, Explorer 2, and Voyager. If you've sailed on all of those ships, then drop us an email at mindatravel@icloud.com. If you would like a badge, we do ask for a small donation just to cover the expense and the postage, but any profit, we don't make profit from them. Any profit we donate to Macmillan Cancer Support. We've just raised now over £100 for them, so really pleased. And lots of badges have gone out, but we've still got badges. So if you're entitled to one, then let us know if you would like one.
Well, let's quickly just have a little check of who's in the room.
Yes.
So we'll start off again because I wasn't here. Andy and Georgie Fisher, good evening all. John Freeman, hello. And John says, Andy and Georgie Fisher, good afternoon too. We have got hi John from Andy. Guys, get a room, yeah? We should have a side chat. Andy and Georgie Fisher say hi, John. Jackie PFC. Oh, I don't know who this one is.
No, is it our Jackie or is it a different Jackie?
Because she's there.
Ah, right, yes, she's there. So Jackie, hello, welcome to our live stream.
Hello, Jackie. If you are new to us, then
yeah, welcome.
Stuart and Kerry. Hi from Stuart and Kerry, Swansea.
Stuart and Kerry.
Thinking of you, and you know why. Okay,
hope all's good.
Jackie McGimpsey. So this is our Jackie. Hi,
there
guys.
She is, and Noel,
Jackie
of course.
Yeah.
Good evening to you both.
Dan and Sarah are in the room. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well.
Hi, Dan and Sarah.
John and Paul's travels, of course.
Hello,
Paul.
boys. Hi, boys.
Andy and Georgie at 52. What a lovely age that
still
is.
a youngster.
Very young.
Yeah.
Ooh, another one I don't recognise. Darlene Nevery.
Oh, hello, Darlene.
62. Hi from minus 23 degrees.
Oh, we moan.
Freezing Canada.
I've been moaning today. It's cold here.
Off them.
No, the
It's not on
not
now.
on,
I don't let him have them on. I got to go to bed shortly. So
He'd rather I'm freezing. But it ain't minus 23.
What part of Canada,
goodness.
Darlene? Obviously, my family live in Vancouver, so it'd be interested to know where you are. I don't think it's minus 23 there, though, but be interested to know where you are.
I love the dog as well.
But Darlene's off on Marella on Tuesday. Ooh,
oh, wow. Where are you going?
Marella. Lovely.
Caribbean, or you coming across the Canaries?
Be nice to know where you're going. Andy and Georgia Georgie says a big one.
52 is big. Yeah.
No comment. Dan and Sarah Owen been out celebrating my dad's birthday tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday to your dad.
Oh, bless.
Not had too many beers.
I love their picture, though. They got the pina coladas.
Yeah, I was going to say, not had many beers, but loads of pina coladas. Yeah, well, happy birthday for your dad tomorrow.
We'll be smashing those on the ship, John.
Yeah, I've got a picture. I got a picture you might like later of a princess pina colada.
Oh, I wonder what he was going to say then. I thought he just had a picture of a princess.
I got one of them next to me.
Look who's in the room. I'm Mary's
Mazza,
in the room.
how you doing, Mary?
Good evening, everyone.
I haven't done hearts for Mary for a while.
I'm hoping this trouble in the Middle East passes soon.
Yeah, don't we all?
Outflight back from Sydney is via Doha. With Qatar Airlines, all their flights are spent at the moment. Well, I'm praying you get out there, you get back soon, and you get back safely because what's going on in the world right now is quite worrying, isn't it?
It is.
You know, I don't want to comment politically, but it's very worrying. So please be careful.
Just say, keep our fingers crossed that things are over very quickly and peace returns.
Oh, and a happy St. David's Day to you.
Yeah.
Bless. Oh, sis-in-law's in. Hi,
Suzanne,
I'm here. Hello to everyone.
Hello.
Bonjour from sunny Civray. Is it Civray?
Civray. Français.
Civray Français. Oui. We've got Tamara.
Hello, Tamara.
I wanted to say Andrew then. Tamara Drew. Tamara Drew, evening guys.
Good
Hello,
evening to
Tamara.
you.
Mwah. Nice to have you with us. Alison Bell.
Alison.
Hi,
More
Dave.
lovely dogs. Look, everybody's got lovely dogs.
Alison Bell. I know that name.
We should have a dog party one night.
Yeah.
Everybody with dogs, come on.
Oh, and we also have Susan McCluskey's sister, Suzanne McCluskey. I haven't just made it. She's on both channels today.
Split personality tonight.
Darlene Nevery says we're in Waterloo, Ontario. 1 hour from Toronto. We're off the US Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico.
Dominican Republic. We haven't done that one, have we? So we're very much.
We've been to Puerto Rico, haven't we?
We've been to Puerto Rico, but that was 2010 with Celebrity. Swan.
Okay, so we've got through the comments there, guys. It's now time.
Welcome everybody.
Discuss.
There's one more update to the group cruise.
Oh yes, let me pop it up.
Yeah, we are having a group cruise, and it's in March 2027 on the 22nd of March. It is a 7-night cruise from Southampton going to Spain and France. And there are rooms still available. I think we've got about 22 booked on it at the moment. So that's a nice crowd. We're happy with that. And hopefully we're going to have lots of fun on the Sky Princess. And that brings us now to why we're talking about the Sky Princess. If you'd like details of our group cruise, then by all means, again, drop us an email at mytravel@icloud.com and we'll send you details of the group cruise.
Before we go on about that, though, just quickly tell them the Sky Princess it's not their biggest ship in the fleet, but it's one of the biggest ships in their fleet. It's quite a newish ship. I don't know the actual year, but we chose it because it is quite it's still quite smart inside, isn't it? This is the ship. I'm going to quickly show you the ship now, so we won't be talking for a second. This is Sky Princess. Now, it's weird, though, because it looks quite old from the back.
It does. It's not the best picture because we only went to Hamburg on it last time, and we could never get a full good shot of it. So that's the best shot I could get. So hopefully next year I'll be able to get some better shots of the whole ship. But yeah, it's about 4,200, something like that, passengers.
Yeah, but like we said before, it was a bit TARDIS-y, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you don't really see that much. I hope it's the same now as when we went, but we didn't see many people. There was always quiet areas. It was crazy.
Shall we have a look at Marella? I put the Voyager on because it's our favourite of the Marella ships.
I'm trying to find it.
It's have I not put it on?
I don't think you have.
Perhaps it's the one that didn't load then. Oh well, we won't look at Marella Voyager, but Marella, obviously, you're talking more like passenger numbers of about 2,200. So a lot smaller. Yeah, I apologise. When I was loading them all, it did come up one file was too big there at the bottom. And I think it was probably that one because I was doing a full sweep. But the Voyager we love. It's I love the Marella ships, the look of them, even though they're old. That blue sort of livery and it's just I just go, oh, I love it.
Can I just say, though, for the people that are coming on this cruise with us, obviously, the one thing I really enjoy about Princess over Marella is I know Marella does have its adults-only sunbathing spot upstairs, but the Sky Princess, has its own pool area. And I'll quickly show you that now. This is the retreat area. So the retreat itself is actually a separate cost, and that's more of your sanctuary spa-esque area within the adults only bit, and on that part you get cabanas, a hot tub, and you get like special fees to be able to eat at the.
We'll show you a little bit. Yeah,
but this is the adults only. Yeah, this is the adults only pool and area, and to be fair,
there is a bar there as well, so it's quite a nice area to be. I just hope March next year it's going to be warm enough to be there.
Well,
hopefully it will be.
Suzanne will know. In March, end of March, is it warmish in the south of France? Let us know. So here, this is the adults only part on the Sky Princess.
I will say as well, that is both decks. It's the deck above as well. There's hot tubs on the deck above. with more sort of sunbeds, and downstairs you've got the bar as well, right next to that pool. So
it's good adults only.
It's a nice area,
Yeah,
but I would love to know. We haven't been on a sunny cruise, just how busy that gets and whether it is hard to get in there and actually get a seat.
Well, fingers crossed, when we go, we can all get a seat, because this is going to be the problem with the group cruise, isn't it? It's all managing to stick together if we want to sunbathe or go to a bar or getting seats together. So we're going to have to come up with a plan before we go.
Well, hopefully Princess are going to help us with some of that. Shall we have a look at the main pools?
Yes.
So let's have a look at the Voyager pool deck first.
Here we go.
So this is the main pool area on the Voyager.
Well, we've got time for one more song on today's Marella Music Cafe. And then we're going to leave you with the lovely...
Bear in mind, this is always going to be one of the busiest areas on any ship. The pool decks are really, really popular. Me and Dave are not sunbathing pool deck people, so we're happy to go down on deck 6, find a sun lounger down there and sunbathe elsewhere around the ship.
I need to ask a question here, because I can't remember which ship it was, whether it was Explorer or Voyager. But on the aft, in the aft bar that we always go to, one of them had a hot tub. Can you remember which one was it? Explorer? Do you remember what I said on the aft bar? One of them had
you've got the summer house,
a hot tub.
But it wasn't the summer house.
No, in the back where the actual bar was, we used to sit outside, one of those ships, the Voyager Explorer, had a hot tub in that area.
I can't remember.
Anyone let us know which one it is, because I don't think it is Voyager. I think it's Explorer, because the one thing that it lacks on the Voyager and Explorer ships is the indoor pools, whereas on the Discovery you do get that, and it's meant to be. Is it meant to be adults only? The pool in the glass house?
No, the glass house is only adults only for a short amount of time.
It's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really. I was disappointed because I think the glass house lends itself to be adults only, and I think Marella, should make that, because that would then be on a very similar part to the retreat, although the retreat is not covered, whereas the glass house is.
It's a shame. Well, quickly,
I thought I'd put the pool deck on.
You've got no.
Oh dear, I've let everybody down.
Hold on, we got pool deck Sailaway, but is that Marella? Might be Marella. Yes, Marella. Yeah, the pictures we're looking at this because they're really small on our screen. We have to look at this to see what they are. Okay, well, let's quickly judge.
I thought I'd put the pool deck on of Princess. It's obviously it wasn't crowded when I took it, but I mean it's a pool deck and it's always going to be busy. And the one thing I would say, which is why I love Marella, and I hope it hasn't changed. Marella, it's just full of activity, and there's something going on all the time. If you're into music and there's musicians playing during the day on the pool deck, it's just a fun place to be.
Because that was the one thing about Princess that I found wasn't as good, was on Marella you get music all over the ship, but I found on Princess it tended to be in the atrium. So you do get a bar called the 24/7 Club, which does have jazz, and if it's your thing, it's your thing. It wasn't our thing because it's old school. It
was a nice club, though.
Oh, it's a beautiful club, but all the music tended to happen in the atrium.
But it was very quiet. I think it was wasn't it the 715 Club or something?
I thought it was the 24/7. Similar those numbers. I know the numbers.
It was 71 something. I'd have a look, see what else we've got, because I'd like to see if we've got.
Will you put those on twice?
Oh, what am I like?
Just blaming him. So we got the summer house.
Yeah, show the summer house, because we liked the summer house, didn't we?
Yeah, the summer house is on the Explorer and Voyager ships, not on Discoveries.
I think it's called the Mediterranean Bar on Explorer.
Yeah. But it's basically it's meant to be the retractable roof area, which they never ever use. They never retract the roof.
It's a shame because Discovery, they haven't got the back bar, and we love the open back bar.
But that was the whole point of the retractable roof, and they don't use it. Whether they don't work,
well, they do, but they just didn't when we were on it.
No, I've heard that they don't use them at all.
I've had people say to me, "Yeah, it worked when we were there."
Really?
Yeah.
John Freeman, let me know.
Get on it.
What you got me?
You got me a pina colada.
So that's the Voyager then, because there's no hot tub there. Oh, was that the Voyager? Yeah, it was the Voyager.
Yeah, it was a Voyager. Oh, I didn't put my pictures back up either. Oh, blimey.
Honestly, crazy. Right, let me quickly look at these comments. We've got quite a few comments here that we haven't touched yet. So bear with me a second. So we've got Tamara has put 94 days until we go on an Adriatic adventure.
Adriatic's beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely.
Are you going to Kota? Because Kota
is it?
It's amazing.
It's either Kotor or Kopor, isn't it? You got the two. It goes to We didn't do Kopor.
No.
Alison has put, yes, we followed you. We did our first cruise last March.
Oh.
We have just booked our second cruise for my 60th. Oh,
wow.
Oh, 60th
nice.
Christmas as well.
Wow.
Let's
Canaries or Caribbean?
Let us know what ship as well.
Yeah, let us know.
Luke Williams. Hello, Luke. Nice to have you with
Luke.
us. Hi, both on Marella Cruise, end of April. First cruise ever done. I'm excited and nervous. Luke, we'll come with you, mate. We'll come with you. You'll have a great time. Don't be nervous at all. I think it's going to be fantastic.
The one thing with Marella, as I say, it's going to be 2 years since we sailed on them. We've done 3, and before each of the Marella cruises, we had bad reviews and saw bad reviews, but we've never ever. We've loved every one of our Marella cruises. Yeah. It's just so much fun. We've never seen bad behavior.
Apart from us. No, we haven't.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to love it. And the staff and everything is so good. And we hope that we're going to find it the same when we're back on this year.
It's worrying though, isn't it? Because we shout about Marella, and like I said to you, we've done a few cruises since then that aren't Marella. So I hope it's not shadowed.
To me, it's like we're coming home because Marella here. You know, Princess is a beautiful ship, and Princess do so much right, don't they?
First of all, you got, and please forgive me, Darlene in the room, please forgive me. But with Marella, because it's a British company, everything is done very British on there. The thing with Princess, even though we love Princess, it's again like most cruise companies like MSC, it's multinational. So it's difficult sometimes to recognize what is British and what isn't British, because they do things slightly different in other places. But I love that about Princess. I didn't love it so much on MSC.
No, I think the thing is with Princess, when it sails from Southampton, you're going to have, it's going to be predominantly an English British boat.
Yeah.
Whereas MSC sailed in
and picked
the
up
Med
in different
and
countries.
picked up in each of the different ports. So that's why I think it was very different. But Princess, I have to say, the food and the drink was a class above Marella.
All of them.
Apart from the Marella speciality restaurants like Silver Fork, Dine In, Umi Sushi, Coralar, Surf and Turf. But the food on Princess, I was just blown away. And the quality of the drinks.
I could literally go to the buffet and the main dining room without touching any of the specialty restaurants, and I'd still be buzzing.
I mean, we were so impressed with the food on a Princess cruise. We had one specialty meal, but the food and the service in the main dining room was so good. We cancelled our second special. We cancelled our second speciality because we really didn't see the need.
And bear in mind that was free because it was with our in-house spend. So we could have just had it with our in-house spend without spending a penny. But we loved the main dining room and the staff because it was specifically our server.
The staff,
he was just like epic.
The Princess staff were amazing. Although I have to say, I think MSC World Europa topped them.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the staff on there were absolutely phenomenal. They really, really were. But the difference was I didn't like the main dining room setup, whereas I felt really relaxed. There was lots of space on Princess. Like, you weren't touching the person next to you. MSC, you were literally like caged hens. It was so tight everywhere. So, even though the staff were great, it was overshadowed a little bit by how uncomfortable the environment was.
Yeah. I think, in fairness, the staff on every ship you're going to find brilliant. They all work so hard. They're so friendly. They've always got a smile for you.
No, I'm taking that one back, mate, because I think P&O wasn't. With P&O, we struggled. And, P&O should have been great. But I always find it hard with P&O, and I felt really bad because some of the staff that we met on P&O were from really hot climate countries, and we were doing in Norwegian fjords. And the two that we loved to bits were them on when we paid for the retreat. And they were from India at the time, so they were used to really, really hot summers, and they were freezing up on this deck. But you know what? They gave everything. They
and
were
because
fantastic.
it was freezing, nobody was there apart from us, and they just stood around most of the time. I mean, they'll get your drinks, your food, and
we were like, "No, we'll do it." No, it's fine, it's fine.
But they were so good,
really,
they were
really
on
good.
you. But yeah, the staff on any ship are great, but particularly MSC, I thought were a cut above. But food and drink on Princess is one of the reasons we wanted to do our group cruise on there. And of course, the other big reason is they're well equipped for large groups, and their medallion system is fantastic.
Yeah.
What did you think of the medallion?
Well, the fact that I could, because wherever you go, whatever cruise you go on, there's always going to be a queue at the bar, or you can't get a waiter's attention. But with these, you just order on your phone. If you've got the specific, it's the plus package that you can do this. So it's the premium and the plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can order to your seat, which is great because everything's done on an app on this thing, but it's a very easy to use app, and you can just order anything, food, drinks, to wherever you are on the ship, and it's fantastic system. And also the fact that you can when you walk into your door, it pre-opens the door for you when you're in a radius, and it shows you a picture on your room console out to the door and greets you. It's very clever.
It's clever. And of course, you can order a drink to your room if you've got the package, one of the packages. Oh, did you? You can just have things.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in La La Land at the moment.
I just literally just said all that.
Sorry, I switched off.
Oh, bless. Wow. Right. Okay. So moving on.
Shall we have a look at the entertainment?
Okay. Let's quickly say hello.
Do a few more of those then. Hello,
Andy and Glenda Morrison.
Glenda.
Hello. Again, names I haven't seen often. So welcome. To the, it's nice to have you with us. And quickly, my sister-in-law has been sunbathing today. So it's February.
Oh.
She's not south of France. We're talking like coastal south. And she's sunbathing. So, and that's a good sign.
So there is hope.
So we've got...
And of course, we're not going till the end of March. So yeah,
fingers crossed.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to have some decent weather.
I'll come to you in a minute. John will quickly show some stuff here. So
let's look at the entertainment, because I've got a lot to say about the entertainment.
Sorry.
This is the entertainment, one of the shows on Princess.
Till I can't no more. Back down, cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar.
That was rubbish.
Right. Now let's have a look at a Marella one.
Okay, I gotta find it first.
Oh, where is it?
You've not even put it on.
I have. I put that one on.
You haven't. It's not there.
What's that one there? No, that's the atrium.
You put this.
Oh, for
you
God's
put
sake.
that on twice. It's
Talk, and I'll see if I can
Hold
quickly
on.
load
What's this?
17 or what?
That's not that.
Vista, but let me see if I can
He didn't
quickly
put
get
it
it
on.
Oh dear.
So yeah, other things to note about the Princess. For anybody coming on the group cruise, we'll say it again. We said it last time. They've actually got rid now on the packages. They've got rid of the desserts. You used to get 2 free desserts every day, which were like from the Sundays area, and they were fantastic. But I had one in the whole time I was there. It was pointless. Have you done it?
Hope so. Oh,
Okay.
is it too large? That's why. Yeah, that's too large. Unfortunately, we can't. But
Hold on, I was talking about the drinks package. Okay, so yeah, they've lost that, but you can still get the order to your tables and your area. And the one thing we noticed about Princess, they didn't challenge the by getting so like you usually some. I think P&O was like every 15 minutes you could order a drink. On Princess, we ordered like 5 at a time, and they didn't care. So happy days. Right. So what do you want to talk about now, Michael? Because you've ruined the flow.
Unfortunately, I've spoiled everything again by the stuff not loading. I left it too late again.
We could show the exchange as
yeah, we'll show the exchange.
So on Voyager, they've got the a small part of the showcast that do the exchange, which is like an immersive, acted out sort of experience, and this is the exchange.
Yes. So whenever you're ready, Bert, just step behind me, sir. And we're going to go like this. Right. Bert, whenever you're ready, yes, thank you. And left. And right. And left. and then a right, and a right, and a left, and a left, and a right, and a right. Very good. And then we're going to go forward like this, yes, forward, kicks.
Why is it rubbish? The clips you've chosen are just a little rubbish.
Sometimes I just got to grab
You know
the
what I mean?
first ones.
It was amazing.
Oh,
that
the
bit there just
exchange.
looked a little bit pants.
No, the exchange, it shows that it's immersive, and they, you know, if you want to be involved, they'll drag you up. If you don't, they'll leave you alone. But the exchange, we just laughed and laughed and laughed. It was so much fun. And I think that is one of the big things that we have said before, that Voyager particularly, but Marella are up here. And nobody challenged it until Princess and Princess have come right up here. But we've still just got to give it Marella.
Although one thing, give it Marella. What
Yeah,
for?
because
for show team.
just because no, I'd give it Marella. This is for the whole
Overall,
thing.
okay.
Just because the whole fun factor. I can sit and watch a show on Princess, and I think it's really professional. It's well danced. They're nice voices, but I don't feel. Whereas when I watch a Marella show, I'm just happy, and it's the same thing around the whole ship. It's just fun and happy, and
It does have that essence to it. It does.
I don't get that on as much on the other ships.
Well, the one thing that I was about to say that Marella won over Princess was on Princess, like many big cruise ships now, they have several dining rooms everywhere, but Marella still only has one main dining room. And the beautiful thing about that is it means that they can have these big sweeping windows. Whereas on, for example, the Princess and also the MSC, you're in just a room with low ceilings and some windows on the side. So I'm going to quickly show you.
You get the little round windows down the edge, and you haven't got that big expanse.
Yeah, it's not
really light.
It's not like that. Wow.
No.
So I'm going to quickly show you the main dining room on the Voyager, which is Latitudes.
As well, I actually think the one on Discovery, the Discovery ships, is even nicer than this
Because
one.
of the double staircase.
Yeah,
coming
the
down.
double staircase coming down.
Very
and it
grand,
just
aren't
seems-
they?
Yeah.
Right, so this is the main dining room on Marella. I can't show you, unfortunately, the main dining room on Princess because Mike forgot to load that. So this is the Marella main dining room.
It was.
It's probably where it was. So that was the main dining room on Voyager. Still not the best example because, like I said, Discovery to us is the best dining room on board. But it doesn't really bother me too much because we still had a fantastic time in the Princess main dining room because we were in, now I forget the name.
Began with Air Soleil.
Soleil. We were in Soleil. And there, if I remember rightly, there was 3 main dining rooms.
I think there was 4.
Was there? Because there was a secret, remember? That you had to
down the stairs.
go down the stairs and
only
find
one
it.
way too.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, the Marella dining room, there's so much room between the tables. You never feel like, hello, he sat right next to somebody. There's so much room. Whereas on Soleil, although there was still space, you still felt like you were part of a bigger table.
Yeah, you were hemmed in because we were on tables of thing. Of course, I was sitting looking out, and it was the main walkway. Whereas on Marella, I find there's no main walkway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, people go from
you go down the
anywhere.
center, but then it's all like down the side. So for me, it's more.
Yeah.
Marella.
The other thing, of course, is where we were sat in the main dining room on Princess. It was quite dark because we weren't anywhere near a window, and you didn't get that light like you do on Marella. It was a beautiful dining room, very nicely decorated, but it just wasn't the same as being on Marella.
Not at all. Right, we're going to quickly nip on to some more comments, Mike.
Yeah.
So we have got John came back to me with an answer, and it was 2019
Yeah,
Sky
so it's
was launched, so
fairly
it's a
new.
pretty new ship.
Yeah.
And it still looks pretty new inside, but
Yeah.
that photo from the back made it look a little bit old. And this is another thing I love about Marella. I still think
Yeah.
they look really nice.
Yeah. I think the problem is as well, we've just come off World Europa, which is like futuristic and immense, wasn't it? The back of that all being open, and
Huge, yeah.
you can't. That's I think why that looks a bit.
It's a different level. But again, like we said to you before, you get full walkthrough of the full ship on Princess with MSC. You're only getting 2/3 of the ship on Europa because the front third is for Yacht Club and I think staff. So you only get.
How nice would it be to be a yacht club member.
Well, I'd love to have been invited up just for a day, just to see what it's like to take some videos, but we never asked really.
Well, everybody that's been on MSC say that if you do it yacht club, it's a different experience. But my only worry with doing yacht club, yes, I think you're going to get the level of service and everything's going to be really nice. But are you going to isolate yourself in that area?
This is what I said before. Like they say that you're free to use any part of the ship, but if you have your own private dining room and private this and that, no offense, you're probably just going to stay in that bit, aren't you? Because they got their own like, retreaty area upstairs.
Yeah, they've got their own sun deck area they've got waiter service, they've got the bar, they've got their own restaurant up there, and so I do think that would you cut yourself away and not really see a lot of the rest of the ship? So we saw 75% of the ship. We just didn't see the. There was
the dining club though in the Aurora dining room in the I call it the shopping centre bit, the Galleria, which they can use, but again they've got their own top deck restaurant that is surrounded by windows. That's quite nice.
I think it was for the Aurea Suites as well. That
it's for the Aurea Suites, but the yacht clubs can use it
as well. But why would they when they've got a posh restaurant upstairs?
Georgie has put Ev, which I'm assuming she means evening. Hello, Georgie. Nice to have you with us.
In a PJs, I bet.
Luke Williams has said, going on Marella Discovery, second end of April. Will you stop shaking your bloody leg? You're worse than me. Doing the Caribbean, then transatlantic. First cruise. I'm nervous and excited. Any tips? Luke, we can give you a million tips. Can't do them here now because there's so many, but I would recommend you really go onto our YouTube channel, go onto our playlists, check the Marella one, because I'm pretty sure we do.
There's a first timers one with about 5 videos in there, and that's full of tips for first time cruising. And obviously look at the Discovery 2. We've got a playlist. It's a bit old now. We were December 22 on Discovery, so we're very happy we're going back on it in June, because we need to become a bit more up to date again with Marella and find out what's happening, because you know, we have heard certain things. I think we heard bad things every cruise before Marella, and
everything's been sorted. But yeah, go check that out. There are a lot of tips and things you might need to know, because they are older ships. There's a few things that you might need to take with you.
The only thing I would say, Luke, take medication for things like headache, seasickness. Obviously, if it's your first cruise, you don't know whether you're going to get seasick, and obviously coming back across the Atlantic can be a little bit rough. Can be. It doesn't necessarily mean it will be. So take some medications, because they're expensive if you've got to get them on board. Although I think the reception do hand out seasickness tablets. I'm just not sure how many.
Best tip for that though, Luke, is just drink as much as you can, so you don't know if you're seasick or pissed. You know, and that's the best way to deal with it. In my opinion,
you're going to have a wonderful time. The Caribbean is a gorgeous place to cruise.
We love it.
It's so calm and so many beautiful islands. And then, of course, coming back, you're really going to get the chance to explore and appreciate the ship, because Discovery 2 is a very easy ship to navigate. It's got some beautiful areas, and I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it.
You will.
And you'll be coming back and booking another one.
Group cruise as well, probably. You know, Georgie has put, evening boys, the grown-up fisher has joined. Looking forward to going on Voyager in 26 days.
You know, I want to go back. I was thinking today, I want to go back on Voyager.
I want to go back to the Caribbean, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I do love the Caribbean.
And me.
And I know the boys love the Caribbean more than I think the others we've done. Even though that's not saying anything about the others we've done, I think the Caribbean is special. Dizzy Devil. Hello, Dizzy Devil.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Dizzy Devil.
I have sort of been on Marella when they were Thompson. All the ship I sailed on have now gone, and the last one was 2013 on Dream. So I know that Mary's done Dream before. I'm not sure if Mandy Benton has, or Karen Stewart. Yeah. I sailed and I've gone last I want to do a Marella. Now they have the new fleet. Well, by all accounts, the customer service is still the same. They still thrive on the best customer service on the seas. Whether or not you want to agree with that, I don't know. But yes, they're still pretty good as a company, in our opinion. That's what we love them.
Yeah, we've loved Marella. So we tell people try Marella. They get a bad name, and it's usually from people that haven't tried them. And I think, say, we've done 3 Marella cruises, and we've never seen any bad behaviour, have we? Just people having fun, and that's what cruising is all about. You have your quiet moments, but you get opportunities to have a lot of fun. Silent disco.
Oh yes,
Banjo.
it was Voyager. We did the
Exchange.
best one, wasn't it? Sound Disco.
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
best
Voyager
one, yeah.
was a brilliant.
We preferred
Indigo
the
Club.
nightclub there
It
in
was
on
the
Voyager.
Indigo, wasn't it? It was a better
Yeah,
club than.
it was, yeah.
Or was it the Indigo on Explorer?
No, Explorer.
Electric Rooms.
Electric
It
Rooms,
was
yeah.
the Electric
Explorer
Rooms.
was like with side on, but
Yeah.
that one was like you walk into an
Yeah.
open club.
I think the strange thing as well with Explorer, if you remember, the Voyager was adults only. But when we went to the silent disco on Explorer, it was full of kids, and they let kids into this silent disco from 11:30 till 12. And I just thought that killed the atmosphere a little
It
bit.
did.
You know, should kids be in a silent disco at 11:30 at night? Probably because I haven't got kids, I say that.
Well, no, because they could have held two, couldn't they? They could have held an earlier session,
Yeah.
and they could have held then a more adult session.
Yeah, I get kids on holiday and they're going to get late nights, but I don't think they need to be at a disco at 11:30 at night. Controversial.
Tamara has put. We've just been on Explorer near the Mediterranean restaurant. No hot tub. Oh, I wonder what it was. Was it Princess?
I think you're getting mixed up. It was.
Did
It
Princess
was
have a
no.
back
It
bar?
was World Europa at the back bar. Had the two. Remember, they had the two little swimming pools.
But I'm trying to think of the bar that. No, we went to a bar, and it had just one hot tub on the left-hand side.
You're going to have to watch all that ship tours then to find out.
I get so confused with cruise ships sometimes, you know. Princess,
I don't think-
did Princess have a back bar at all?
Yeah, I'm sure Princess did.
Maybe it was on Princess. I'm trying to think where that is.
No, it was P&O. We did the retreat, wasn't it?
Because you walk through the casino. What's at the back of the casino?
See, the
Princess?
retreat on P&O, is it called that? Yeah, it is the retreat
Yeah,
on
that
there.
was the thing.
They had that adults only area just before the retreat. That had hot tubs.
It was Iona.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It was Iona.
Yeah.
Excuse me, it was Iona. I can't forget about that.
What would you do without me?
Terrible. So Neil G78 has put 53 days until we're back on Voyager.
So
Cannot
obviously
wait.
loved it.
This time last year I was in Guadeloupe on the Voyager, and now I'm here in London in the P&L rain.
Oh no, it hurts, doesn't it, Neil? It hurts. We haven't been to the Caribbean. When was it? Caribbean? December 23. So I'm desperate to go back. Can you believe December 23? It's been two and a bit years. December 23. We were on Voyager. Yeah, and but Voyager's not in the Caribbean, is it, this time?
Well, I wouldn't know. That's your job.
Oh yeah, because I thought for a minute, back on the Voyager. But I take it are you going Canaries, or has it moved to the Med by then? But anyway, yeah, it's been too long since we've been to the Caribbean. I might have to put it on my insurance this year.
Maybe next year.
Well,
Yeah. Mary's put Discovery ships have the indoor pool and the hot tubs and a bar, also a little buffet area too.
Yeah.
Good to note with the Discovery, we found the best lunch on board in the Glass House. They do a fantastic lunch there. It's a rotisserie chicken. They do pizza and things as
Carrot
well.
cake.
But the carrot cake was lush. I hope it's still lush because it was.
I hope so.
Dan and Sarah have just said as well, Glass House adults only 2 to
2
5
till 5.
PM.
I knew it wasn't all day, and I just think, why? See, one of the things that bugs me, and we found it on cruise ships, is the rules don't seem to be enforced. So last time we were on Discovery 2, there were kids diving, jumping. There was a poor woman who was obviously doing her lengths in the Glass House. And there was this kid jumping in and out, and the parents just let them do it. And I just think there's a board there with the pool rules, no jumping. But nobody seems to enforce them. And if you remember, there were kids playing football in the Squid and Anchor on Discovery 2.
Yes, which was very annoying. And the parents just allowing it.
Yeah, and none of the staff seem to, because we've just been on MSC World Europa, and there was an adults only bar there full of kids. They weren't enforcing it, so are these areas genuine?
It might be though, because it wasn't laid out. Because it was bad weather, so nothing was out, no sunbeds. So maybe just they relaxed it at that period. Paul Campbell. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul. And Gary.
Oh, yes,
Good
Paul and
evening to
Gary.
you.
Even from Paul and Gary. Here did Sky Princess in September around the Med. Love their pricing, standard plus or premium. We're doing Marella for the first time next Friday around the Canaries. I really love it.
It'd be lovely to see come back
Yeah.
and let us know what you think, because It will be interesting to know, because it's always good, because cruising is, everybody has their own experience. We can go on Marella and absolutely love it. Other people go on, they don't like it. We can say the same with Princess. People love it. People are very loyal to their cruise ships, aren't they?
Yeah.
And if you knock their cruise ship, whoa, watch out, because people are loyal. The only thing I would say with Marella, the biggest nuisance, is they're not very loyal to their customers.
There's no loyalty scheme with Marella, which is very annoying, because every other company tends to do that. And they will say to you that their loyalty is with better prices, but the problem is for people that have done the fleet complete, they've completed the fleet and stuff, there's nothing for them that brings them back to have a special rate or more onboard spend.
I mean, if
or
they
a better
just give
room.
you a meal in one of the restaurants, one of the specialty restaurants, if they would just do a little something, give you flowers and a bouquet of flowers and a champagne,
Or
in
just
your
the
room,
breakfast in bed thing.
or breakfast, they
yeah.
could do something to reward people that are going on, because all the other cruise companies do. And Marella, they were cheaper when we first sailed with them, and I think their prices are going up.
Definitely. Luke Williams has put, you read in the comments, lol. Yes, Luke. I don't think we'd come to it, but it was only 5:19. He said that, so yeah, we're there now.
We get there.
Anthony Bellamy, my favourite ship bar. Oh, which one?
Which one? What we were talking about at the time.
Yes, that was quite a while ago, 520. But then, really interesting, Ryan Ross has put, thanks, guys, for your tips for World Europa a few weeks back. Breakfast and Ola Tacos was great. Well, I'm glad you found it. I'm glad they're still doing it, to be fair.
We keep telling everyone. We said it was the find of our cruise, wasn't it, food-wise? Hola Tacos. Did I say that right? Hola Tacos was amazing. And the staff in there, I mean, I'm going back to the staff. The staff in there were, first class. And it was only because we stopped there for a margarita one day that the waitress told us, we're doing breakfast here now. It's on a trial basis. And we were a bit disappointed with breakfast in the main dining room. Food on MSC isn't the best. So we thought we'll go and try Hola Tacos. And it was absolutely fantastic. And because they're trying to make such a good impression, we were having all sorts brought. They even went downstairs to get me some toast. Was it toast or baked beans?
It was toast.
Toast. And they couldn't do enough for you. And the manager went off around the ship to get me what I wanted. And the food, if you haven't seen our video of it, the breakfast was amazing. They kept bringing stuff, didn't they?
He's blethering, Mary.
It was amazing. Hola Tacos. If you're going on Europa, don't miss it. And the evening meal was good as well, by the way.
Yes. So now Marco's just giving you half an hour on Hola Tacos.
Oh.
Tamara's, but yes, we're going to Qatar. Oh, you're going to love Qatar. It's fabulously beautiful.
Definitely. Trip to the cable car.
Here he goes again.
Cable car up to the top of the mountain. The views are stunning. While you're on the top of the mountain, don't have a drink in the new cafe up there. It was about 15 euros per drink. But do go on the Alpine roller coaster. It was good fun.
Right, can we get through these messages now, Mike? Because
I'm in a chatty mood.
You do realise I've got to be in bed. Sure,
yeah, come on then.
Right.
You've still got 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
What was the question? Just let's get a drink. I did ask John a question. No, it was about the hot tub, John. We've sorted it. It's fine. Yeah. Alison Bell, back on the Discovery Caribbean again, sail from Dominican Republic and end up at Aruba. Went there 10 years ago for my 50th and wanted to return
back for the 60th.
Dom Rep, not Barbados this time. Oh,
we've never been to the Dom Rep, so we keep saying we want to do the Caribbean again and do the Dom Rep one. We've done Aruba though. We did that 15 years ago on Celebrity.
Time ago. Yeah, that one was.
So it was a long time ago. I remember though, Aruba, we got off the ship and we went to the bus station. We got a bus and we ended up somewhere by a nice beach. You remember it?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Alison, was it some like Pig Beach that I know?
I can't remember.
Alison Bell has put, I was highly impressed on Discovery with the food because the gluten-free food was amazing. We've not tried that.
I will say, Prince, I'm gonna say food on Princess, you're not going to beat it. They have in the main buffet their own bays, not just food tagged up what you can have. They have the entire section for people with gluten-free, What the quality is like, I don't know, but overall, we thought the buffet was unbelievable. How big and how much there was. But again, it's probably like the pool deck, one of the busiest areas on the ship.
Defo.
Feeding time at the zoo.
Defo.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, put we agreed piano was not that great. Never again. Too big, and everyone a little bit pissed because they need to get their money's worth of the drinks package. Never again. You're right. Drinks package was very expensive on P&O. We weren't that impressed with it, and we were impressed with how strict they were with, like the coffee, for example. You could only have one shot of espresso, when we all know 2 shots is what you really, really want.
And the worst thing with P&O, I think, remember the hassle to try and book everything every day.
And the worst thing is we were a party of 4.
Yeah.
So I booked stuff, Mike booked stuff, they booked stuff. And even though we'd linked, it wasn't shown on all of our apps. So we had things everywhere. It wasn't good. Yeah. It wasn't good at all. So sort out P&O. Wendy Mills in the room. Hello, Wend. Caught me out starting at 5.
Sorry, Wendy. Blame him.
Sorry, I've got to go work really early in the morning.
Last week we did 6. Was it 6 last week? Oh, it's all over the place. But we'd like to stick at 7. But hopefully the next time we'll be back to 7 o'clock.
Dan has put, what about the BBC on Princess any good? You haven't done it on Princess. It was MSC.
I know what Dan's getting at.
Dan.
Yeah, you can get the news channel on the TV in the cabin. I told him I'm going to call it an LBC in future.
I'm going to move on quickly.
Go and look it up.
Oh, look who's in the room.
Oh,
Eileen,
she's going on a cruise.
I'm here. I fell asleep. What a surprise.
Oh, you had better be falling asleep on Princess.
Oh, she came to see me the other day. She caught the trip to Shrewsbury and I had my break with her, bless her socks.
Should have come to Telford and seen me as well.
It's like a 2.5 hour train journey just to have lunch with me.
Bless.
And it was only a sandwich sat on a wall.
But good. She's coming on a cruise. We've taken her on a cruise.
We had a good chat about it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Hey. Hold on, I've got to do some hearts for that. Yeah.
I was going to say I'm highly confused, but I now get it.
I'll explain.
I know I get it now.
I'll explain. There's a reason.
Right then. Congratulations and welcome, Suzanne McCluskey.
Oh, look who's here.
What? Oh, in a minute.
I'm excited.
We're not there yet.
No, but I'm excited because it caught out my eye.
Dan and Sarah Owen not liking the 15 drink limit on Princess, hence we have gone premium. Don't want to count every drink I've had. Trust me, Dan, you won't hit the 15 because it's only alcohol. Yeah. It doesn't stand for any drinks, mixes, and all that. It's only alcohol. You'd
be surprised. Just you don't get anywhere near that 15, do you?
No.
Because it depends what you're doing during the day. I mean, hopefully we'll be off the ship exploring, but we have, I think, got a couple of sea days on this one. So probably wise. I think it's nice that when you haven't got to worry about going over.
Definitely. Oh,
come on then. Here she is.
So happy to see.
Here she is. I'm happy to see Molly and Molly.
Mandy Benton. Hi, guys. Phil and I were just wondering what happens if you lose your medallion. Can whoever finds it access your room or charge? No, she's right. Charge drinks to your account, etc. Yes, they can.
Ooh.
If you lose your medallion, you need to basically report it ASAP because she's right. It won't tell you what room number you're in. But it will, if you're walking past the rooms, go off. Yeah.
No. Remember, every time you use your medallion, what shows up on their screens?
The face. Yes.
Yes.
But what about that? What about getting to your room? So if you're walking down the corridor with it, all of a sudden, it's going to unlock.
Yes, but how will they know your room number?
I just said to you, they could just find it and start walking down the corridor. Because as soon as you come in the vicinity, they can. Because I remember you almost lost your medallion. Remember? Do you not remember? It was in the room or something like that, but you lost it.
That's because the strap was a bit.
Because the only problem with the medallion is it is small, and if you choose to have it on the lanyard, it quite easily comes off. And even with the watch thing, Michael just forgot to put his on. But man, I think you're right. Ordering drinks, probably not, because they look at your face. Every time you order a drink, they look at you to identify it's you and that's not because to see if it's nicked, that's because people abusing the system by having a drinks package and then another room not having it and you getting drinks for them. But the room thing, there's no way they can get around it. Unless you report it, they'll cancel that.
Now, you see, if you were on Marella, you see the cabin staff up and down the corridors all the time, so they would find it fairly quickly. But Princess, they're not as obvious there all the time, are they? You very rarely see them in the corridors. So yeah, you probably would be another passenger that picked it up.
They were like,
but you'd like to
ninjas.
think that people were honest.
Oh, 100%. But
Yeah.
no, I don't.
But not everybody is. No.
Andy and Georgie have said we're booked into both the heist and the lock-in. Georgie has bought us both fancy dress.
We want a picture. We need proof.
Yeah.
They're both fab shows. We, if we had to pick one, preferred the lock-in. But I just hope they're as much fun as we remember.
I can't believe it. Billy Blacklock's just come in the room. And we said happy birthday to you earlier, Billy.
Birthday, Billy.
So I'm praying you saw that.
Well, to be quite honest, if he'd have watched it later, he'd have heard us say it. Because, let's face it, you should be out celebrating.
You should be. Well, we hope it is your birthday, Billy, and we haven't got that one wrong. So,
well, it did
fingers
flash
crossed.
up on my Facebook.
Sure
So I thought I'm going to keep that for later because Billy usually comes in at
Pembroke Happist, Billy.
Yes, happy birthday to you.
Georgie has put 42 watching and only 12 likes. Come on, everyone, support my day. It costs nothing to put a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. It helps us a great deal.
Georgie.
Yeah.
Thumbs up where?
And if you're not subscribing, subscribe. That helps us a lot as well.
My mum's right, though. She's right. She says the thing that puts people off is the word subscribe. It sounds like you've got to pay. You don't. All you got to do is tick a box and then you'll get notified when we put things out. That's it, really.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything. Channel membership does, but it's worth it for what the extras we do.
Billy Blacklock's thumbs up. Thank you very much, Billy. And then we've got, disabled reviews. Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, both. Love your content. I believe the yacht club on MSC is probably going to be for more seasoned cruisers who have been on the ship many times before.
Or have just got.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically, it gives you a different sort of angle on the ship. It's very interesting because I'm going to quickly say we've got a chap in the room called Mark Johnson, who's a friend of ours, MJ, and he actually is a cruise agent. And it's a shame that he's not here to answer all your questions because he knows everything about it. He sells these as a living. And then one day we might get him on to do a live and answer some questions for us, but I doubt he will
be fun.
because he's scared. But basically, it basically just separates you from the rest of the ship, so it gives you a lot more peace. It's a lot quieter because the MSC ships can get pretty busy, pretty loud, and very, like breakfast with all the music and stuff.
See, World Europa won me over.
No, I loved the ship. I did.
I did enjoy.
But
World
the
Europa.
yacht club gives you an element of peace, tranquility, and I think it's a lot more plush.
It's a different experience. Yeah. You pay a fortune for it, and you get what it's worth. You know,
it's expensive. Though.
You are spoiled, and it's a luxury experience. I mean, they even carry your bags on and off for you. I mean, you know, it's
you got that with me.
But I would like to know: do they have the same food in the dining room? Because MSC, if they could sort the quality of their food and dining out, to me. Considering I wouldn't go back on Virtuosa, but I loved World Europa.
And World Europa was a stunning ship. However, I was annoyed the fact that they didn't have a crystal staircase in the main areas, only on the yacht club. So yeah, you had to be yacht club to get to see the Swarovski crystal staircase.
But I love World Europa, so there we go.
Suzanne has put, I would have a quick look around and then I'll be back to the yacht club pronto.
In your dressing gown, in the white gown.
Yeah, we saw
they give you white dressing gowns, don't
slippers
they?
in the
and
rooms.
they slip out of there into the spa.
Quick question though, if anyone's in the room that could answer this, MJ, if you're still in the room, in the yacht club, are all the rooms outside and suites?
No, there's inside.
So you can get inside.
Yes, because when we were on World Europa, you could bid for an upgrade, and there was an upgrade biddable for an inside. I just didn't see the point of.
I think
it was still way too much. We did bid, and I bid for an Aurea outside cabin, which had those windows that come up and down. But I put a decent bid in as well. I think I put about 380 quid bid in, but weren't successful.
No. There he is. Look at his little cherub face.
Mark.
Hi, Horn. This is Mark, our friend from Manchester, even though he's from Durham, babes. And Mark, if you ever want to buy a cruise, Mark Shima.
Yes.
Una
We'll
Baker.
have you on one day, Mark.
I hope so. Una Baker. Hello,
Hello,
Una.
Una.
Good evening, guys.
Good
Which cruise
evening
line is the
to
best
you.
value? We've only been on one, and that was Explorer 2. Well, it's a difficult one because Marella are quite expensive, but it's because it's an all-in fee. Your gratuities, your drinks, everything is included, even flights if it's a flighty cruise. So if you're looking for value, MSC do some of the best rates I've seen, but then there's add-ons. Same with P&O, always
think
good value.
I've got to say as well, I think our Princess cruise next March is
really
cracking value for money, with the fact that you're getting the package, the plus package. Obviously we've got, it was cheaper to have a balcony than it was an inside room. Crazy. So we've got a mini suite, haven't we? We thought we'd treat ourselves, but we only paid about an extra 250 quid for the mini suite, and we've got an extra, is it 200 each we've got on the, I think it's, no, 200 more, between us.
More spend, but
200
one thing we have got is a bathtub. And I can't wait to have a bath on a cruise ship.
It's going to be really good. So I think Princess, I think if you look around, see Ambassador, you can get some really, really good, particularly solo cruises.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I feel quite bad for our Princess cruise that the price for solo was so expensive. So Princess with their solo, not so good. But Ambassador are very good for their shorter solo cruises.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's a difficult one to answer. Like I said, Marella is an all-in price. You'll be surprised that when you pick a cheaper price like on P&O, how it all mounts up once you've added everything on. So Marella wins hands down for the all-in price, but then you've got good companies like Princess and MSC that do offer some really good prices.
I think you've got to shop around and look for the deals. That Princess deal that applied for everybody who has already booked it, I think ends 2nd of March, which is tomorrow. So if you do want to come on our group cruise, have we still got the contact for? Did I leave it on here?
Did you put it in banners?
Yeah, Telford.
That's the ref.
Right. This is if you ring.
Hold on.
I thought I had it on here, but
that's the Troll Team.
Telford Superstore there.
Okay. So first of all, this is the one you want to ring. This is the thing, and the specific agent is Rini, but she might not be there. But everybody in the store knows about this group cruise. Yeah. So that's the number, and then
it Sky Mider 27. Or
I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on.
Lovely.
So obviously you can replay this and pause it if you need to, and then that is the reference.
Yes.
So ring, speak to an agent, Rini, if she's there. If not, they all know about it, and speak on this reference, and then tell them what sort of room you want, and they'll sort it out for you.
Roughly, the price is, if you book the Hello Gentleman up. Now, bearing in mind the prices are live, so you can't guarantee the prices. This was sent to us over a week ago, so the price might not be the same.
You've not got prices on there.
The next page, babe.
Oh,
just go there.
Okay,
that's it. So there you can see the where are we? Balcony was 1,070 because they were giving us an extra, I think, 5% off. So that was for the balcony. The inside is above.
So the inside, the solo with all solos.
I can't see the price.
Oh, here, inside cabin as normal rate, confirmed as 1,076 for an inside, and it's 1,070 for a balcony. Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense as to how that's a lot cheaper. But all the ocean view rooms were sold out, so that's why there's no ocean view rooms there.
And I think we paid about 1,350 or so for the mini suite. So,
and that's not bad for a mini suite. The cruise, our drinks package, which is the plus, which means we get 15 drinks up to $15 each.
You get Wi-Fi with that
for one item each. So I can have an item, and Mike can have an item that's got Wi-Fi.
But somebody has told me that we thought from our last one that you could only have it on one item, and once you pick that item, that was it. Somebody has told us if you log out of that, you can log on to others.
I didn't know that.
Yes, so someone has told me. And the other thing,
so
of course,
you could have had your phone running the day.
I could have had my phone during the day.
Typical.
The other thing, of course, is we have got. My My mind's gone.
Where's
We've
your
got the
mind gone?
room credit. So we've got 200 for the mini suite, and I think you get 150 with the balcony. So it was a no-brainer to have the balcony, really.
Yeah, it really was.
And of course, on top of that, with the Princess Plus, I haven't put the Princess Plus on. You also get 4 meals at not specialty dining, but additional dining, like Alfredo's, the pizza place. You get, I think, free gym classes. And what else do you get with the Premium Plus? It's a really good package. So we felt like this was a really good deal.
It was. Sorry, I'm just quickly trying to see where
Yeah,
it
we
was.
better think about.
Yeah, because we're already over and I'm going to go bed.
You've got to go bed.
Scott McVie. Hello, Scott. I want
Hiya,
to explore
Scott.
the Caribbean culture and less private islands. The Caribbean culture is absolutely fantastic. We've learned so much on all the cruises we've done in the Caribbean. So get yourself out there because it is absolutely fantastic.
And of course, book with a local guide. Local guide will tell you everything about the culture and show you more that the excursions run by the ship wouldn't show you. Go onto site. What's the can't remember what the name is. There's a site where you can go on and put and find local tourist people.
TripAdvisor.
No.
Okay, I hope if you remember, we'll tell you at the end.
If I do, I'll put it on the Facebook page.
So Georgie has put, yes, Michael Mima PJs up early tomorrow for work
Yay.
as we keep booking cruises. Talk about addictive. We love Marella, however, looking forward to try some other ships.
Well, Georgie is trying Virgin. So I'm really interested to see that because
Yeah, because Ben and
wanna try
David
them.
slated it. And we've only ever heard great things about Virgin, but Ben and David did a video and it did come out very well.
But I want to try one.
Oh, yeah, the food's meant to be insane.
We hope that you're going to love Princess, but they're doing Princess. You're doing, it is Sky, isn't it? You're doing again. So you're doing that twice. So I hope you like it, because if you don't.
Una has put, by the way, we love to explore and like good service.
Yeah.
Same here, mate. Table Reviews has put, guys, we're looking to do our first Marella cruise in 2 weeks' time on a last minute deal. We have two options, Marella Voyager or the Explorer 2. Voyager looking at Executive Suite or Explorer 2 Junior Suite, right? So the problem is Explorer 2 is adults only, right?
Yes.
Yes, adults only. Voyager isn't. Depending on what you want. Voyager is a newer refurbed ship. So it's a hard one to call because we loved Voyager. We haven't done Explorer 2.
Has just got that bit more to do on it. There's places and things going on there that weren't on the other two, such as the Exchange. The theatre's lovely on Voyager, and I have to say the Executive Suite was my favourite room that we saw on Voyager.
It was lovely.
The executive room's a beautiful room.
So
Better than the two suites, I think.
So yeah, for us, we probably do the Voyager. To be fair, Mike Jenkins has
Hey,
put,
Mike.
never been on MSC Yacht Club, but been in steerage. They pay extra to get the special treatment and probably don't want to mix with the riffraff.
Yeah.
We're back to Barbados in 3 weeks, different ships, different itinerary, same hotel, and can't wait. Explorer, here we come.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I think you're right. People,
What a lovely bunch of looking guys there.
that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's got to be the Death in Paradise, hasn't it? I reckon.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Never watched it. Maybe we should one day.
So quickly jumping on to Mandy. We're going to have to run through these now, guys, because it's getting late and I've got to get up in the morning. So Mandy has put at Dizzy Devil, all Marella ships are fabulous and offer great service, food, drink, and entertainment, in our opinion. We loved all the ships for different reasons. And Mandy is a very seasoned traveller.
I think the thing is with Marella, I think you could pick little faults, but there's nothing major. You could pick little faults, but at the end of the cruise, you've loved it so much, it doesn't matter, does it? That's how we've always found it.
Dizzy Devil, yep, like you only done them, but have 6 under my belt with the old fleet, and we always get all inclusive free. I keep wanting to say AI because that's all I ever see these days. All inclusive free if we booked earlier enough or paid for it when they were Thompson.
Yeah. See, I'd love to have gone on Thompson because I think cruising would have been different in those days. I mean, when you look the Thompson ships that there were and how you now got these 6,000-7,000 cruise ship, you know, it's quite amazing how far cruising has come and how far. I wonder will Marella go?
Probably downwards. If
future.
I'm honest, are they going to go bigger and bigger? I know it, but anyway, that's a story for another day. John and Paul's travels. We don't remember a hot tub on Voyager. The summer house was the nicest part for us. Sure, there was a hot tub on Voyager. It'd been the pool
I'm sure
area,
they've been by the pool area, but we agree the summer house was our favourite. We always ended up there, didn't we, at the end of the night?
I used to love a nightcap there.
And then you got the entertainment in the summer house, which was always good.
It was then definitely because Arvia, isn't that Arvia like the sister ship of
Yes,
Iona?
it is.
So it would have been that then. It
Yeah.
definitely was P&O. So
P&O,
thank you guys. That was driving
Yeah.
me nuts. Disney Devil not cruised since because of caring for my partner's late parents. Oh, bless. And like yourself, me and my boyfriend have been together 22 years. Jerry just gone. Oh, bless. Congratulations.
We're 22 in April, aren't we?
It's a bloody nightmare. Honestly,
You
22.
look
22.
really
I had hair when we first met. Scott McVie has said, coming at you from northern Saskatchewan.
Wow.
I want to say that sounds
Canadian.
I was going to say Canadian.
Yeah.
Is it?
Canadian.
Oh, we've got a lot of Canadians in the
We
room
have,
tonight.
how nice. So, how easy is it in Canada to book a Marella cruise? Because I heard,
Well, what have we thought? It's
I
hard.
heard a few years ago, not Canadian, but how difficult it is for Americans to book Marella.
Well,
And I just wondered if is it
well,
difficult?
Marella don't do any Northern America.
Well, they don't now,
cruises.
but of course, it's not far for Americans to go to Barbados or.
But I was going to say,
don't.
well, Canadians is still very far because do you realize how big America is?
Yeah,
I know that's not America, but they got to go
Yeah.
through America. So for them, they've got to travel. They've got to fly anywhere they're doing a Marella cruise from, really.
Yeah. But you see, that then draws to light another Marella's problems. People that like Marella and cruise with them multiple times have a lack of itinerary choice. You know, they've stopped doing North America. They've stopped doing
Asia.
They've stopped doing Asia. They've stopped doing the cruise that we first did with them to Cuba and
That was a great
Central
cruise.
America and, you know, South America. And that was an amazing cruise. And I think the problem is you've got the Canaries, the Caribbean, the Med, and that's about it.
No, they need more. They do need more.
You know, and they've only got the 3 or 4 cruises around the Caribbean. So that is, for me.
I'd be interested though to find out of Scott and Darlene that when you book a Marella cruise, do they? Because obviously you can't fly the Dreamliner, Marella. You can't fly Thompson, TUI, to the cruise because they don't probably go from where you are. But do they include the price the same as they would with a Marella cruise? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So with the Marella cruise, it's an all-in thing. You get your flight as well. But for you guys, you're not flying from the UK, which is where they operate from. So do they fly you with a different provider, but that's in the price, like they would do for a Marella all-in?
Or do you just get the cruise and you have to get
find
yourself
your own,
there?
like we did with
it'd be
with
interesting
MSC.
to know. Be interesting to know.
Dan Cockstone, hello Dan.
Hey Dan.
Mike, we do yacht club, but love the
Nice.
parties in the main part of the ship. We just like the peace and quiet every now and then. Do you know what though? This is why I would think I would have liked the yacht club, because I did suffer with sensory overload. Too many people for my liking, and that's not MSC's fault. They are geared up for that, but at night time it was just rammed in all the public areas. It was just too rammed for me.
So I didn't think it was that round.
Can I remember? Just
We always
everyone hung around in the lift areas of all places. It was
I
weird.
thought it was fine. I think the thing is that, it is nice that you can pop out and do what you want, but no, you can go back to your retreat and that you can shut off the crowds. And I mean, I didn't find Europa. We used to go for a coffee last thing at night. That was always quiet.
Yeah, we had a routine though.
We loved the gin
Yeah, the gin
project.
bar. Yeah.
We always managed to get a booth in there.
But because that was purely alcohol, that was an adults only area.
Tea house, I love the tea house, the Raj Polo tea house. That was always quiet, but it was just a beautiful
You've
place.
talked so much tonight.
I know,
you're
but
wheezing.
I'm excited.
He's wheezing.
Because I'm talking Marella, who I love, Princess, who I love, and
me.
I've dipped in a little bit with World Europa, which, when you think of my start with MSC and Virtuoso.
Have a breather, because I can hear you.
Yes.
Wheezing.
Yes.
Right, John Paul's Travels, where Princess adult only area, truly adults only, or did any kids sneak in? Well, the funny thing with Princess was I can't remember seeing any kids. And yes, they are adults only because it strictly says you've got to go through specific doors to get into that area. So they will be adults only, but it was too cold. Nobody was out there at that time of year because we did do a random cold winter thing to Hamburg. So yeah, that's probably why it was very quiet with kids on board.
Yeah.
So I can't answer that question for you, but I got a funny feeling it is policed because, like I said, you don't just walk through a normal sort of promenade area. You've got to go through specific doors, and I think it states adults only on that area, and you can't get in unless you go through those doors.
Be interesting if there is a nice day to see how busy that gets up there.
Dizzy has answered Mandy back. I know that you are just not been on one in years or a holiday due to being a carer for my partner's parents. Sadly, they have passed. So probably hope to get one soon. Well, Dizzy, you know, there's a group cruise going. John Freeman has put disabled reviews. Food quality tends to be better on Voyager and has an indoor cinema and more restaurant options.
I forgot the cinema.
Yeah, we never used it. We did one thing there with the murder mystery, but we didn't go and see a film in there, do we? But it was nice to have that option, you know, because they still do the outdoor cinema, but they've also got the indoor cinema as well. Shaky Jakes is in the room.
Shaky.
Hello, Shaky. Hey lads, hope everyone here is having a fantastic night. Thank you for the information on Into the Drink. We use it to make the latest video.
Yeah, I hope I did say thank you to you. I hope I did in there. I think I remember saying thanks to you.
You did, I remember.
But if not, I'll make sure it's in the comments. But I'm sure I did.
Definitely. John and Paul's Travels. I've put maybe we should try Marella when it's not electric sunsets to get a true impression of what it's like. Definitely try it on the Caribbean itineraries. They're really good.
I think the thing is, I tried MSC Virtuosa on a 2-night booze cruise. Wasn't the right cruise to judge them on. I'm glad I gave them another go with World Europa. I loved World Europa. Totally, so much more than he did, but I did love World Europa.
You keep saying that. I enjoyed the ship.
You enjoyed it, but it wasn't.
It was a specific, which we won't go into. Simon, hello, Simon. You're definitely right about being loyal to a cruise line. Mine's Marella, although this might change after next March on the group cruise. Oh, Simon, are you coming?
Simon.
Oh,
that's nice. If you are,
Simon,
hopefully we'll turn your head towards Princess.
Do us a favor, Simon. Where am I?
But we're still loyal to Marella.
Yeah, we are.
Unless things change in June.
Simon, do us a favor. Just quickly send us an email to mardertravel@icloud.com. Just so we know, because we're collating a list.
We've also got a Facebook group for people that have booked. If you've already booked, then we will send you an invite to the Facebook group where all the information about the cruise will appear eventually.
Definitely. So Simon, welcome and can't wait to meet you. Paul Campbell at Mandy. The medallions are picture recognition granted. If they know what room the medallion belongs, they could access your room but won't be able to spend on it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I think I love the medallion system. I think all ships should have a medallion eventually.
Definitely, I agree. Steve Bear. Hello, Steve Bear. Noticed your name before. Hi guys, we're on Marella Explorer 3.
No, Explorer 3.
I was going to say there isn't an Explorer 3. I guess I'm Marella Explorer 3 weeks today out of Barbados.
Oh, wow.
8 on the ship, then 7 days in a hotel.
Oh,
then home. We were on the Marella Discovery and did Guadeloupe and did the Death in Paradise.
Yeah,
it was fab.
A lot of people love that Death in Paradise.
We should have done it, shouldn't we?
I'm going to sit and watch that one day because even if the story's naff, the scenery is going to be beautiful, isn't it? Definitely. Guadeloupe. Remember what we did in Guadeloupe?
Yeah, you got told off in the market for filming. Jacqueline McKimsey has put, you two guys are amazing wedding. What? You two guys are amazing wedding. You trying to say we should get married? Well, we are still a partner, but we have talked about getting married. Yeah. So who knows?
We've been talking about upgrading it.
That
for
could
about
be a Channel Members thing.
It could be a shit thing.
We could do it. No, we can't get married on a cruise, I don't think.
You can.
Can you get married?
Of course you can.
I don't know. I thought it was a religious thing.
No,
they've got chapels on board.
Be too expensive. But we'd have all our guests.
Yeah. Yes. Disable Reviews. John Freeman, thank you for that info. Was hoping to see for the same price which one is better. Jacqueline McGimsey has put ups, not wedding.
No. I thought he was going to propose to me for a minute. Thought you know something I don't.
Stuart and Kerry, here they are. They want 1,107 to upgrade from an inside to yacht club inside our upcoming May cruise. That's for both. That's not bad.
That's pretty good for both. I'd certainly just to experience
600
that experience once.
How long is that for, man? Is that Kerry? Sorry, is that or Stuart? Is that for a week? I always want to say Kerry because she's on the picture. Is that for a week or 2 weeks? Because if that's 2 weeks, that's insane.
See, I think it was, because our 380 that I put in for an Oreo was...
Hold on. I know that Stuart and Kerry are high-up members of MSC, so are they getting better deals?
Well, are they MSC? They are Princess.
Oh, is it Princess? Sorry, ignore me.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty
But
sure
they probably are
pretty
MSC
sure they've
as
done
well,
MSC
'cause
before as well.
Stuart and Kerry are always cruising, so they're probably loyal, high up on the loyalty of a lot of cruise lines.
Una, go on.
No, I just think that, ours was 380 and that was for the two of us. So I pushed it more. When I went on P&O, I was really cheeky and I put a 20 quid bid in for an upgrade. I thought, well, you never know. If you
But didn't chuck us off
if you
the
don't
ship.
ask, you don't get. And I wasn't surprised when I didn't get that upgrade. But I did think 380, there's like a swingometer. Remember Opportunity Knocks? I bet you don't, do you, with the swingometer?
It was
Where
in the
they
80s.
clapped and somebody was moving the kilometer. So when you go on MSC and you get the chance to upgrade, there's like one of these dials, and as you put, it tells you the minimum for each of the different rooms, and as you put the fee up, the swingometer goes round. And ours went, because we did 380. I was going to say 180 then. It was on strong, so I really did feel that we would have a good chance. But of course, they don't let you know, or it could be right up to even the day that you go. And of course, if people are booking, they probably haven't got many left.
No.
So don't think by putting a good bid in, you're going to get the room.
No. Una Baker said she likes Marella because there were no hidden costs.
That's the thing.
That's the reason why Marella are really good. And can we just quickly do a hold on, because Dizzy has become a new member of our channel, ladies and gentlemen.
Dizzy!
I know that Suzanne did as well, so Suzanne, you can have one as well.
Dizzy and Suzanne, that's... Oh, I'm not doing my heart. You've messed my heart up.
So thank you very much.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Send
an email.
Yeah, because when people join the channel, all I see is a name and I can't contact people and it's driving me up the wall. So send me just an email, just say hi, and I will send you a nice welcome back and obviously let you know a few things about the channel. So thank you very much.
And welcome.
And a big welcome.
Trying to find where I was now. I've lost myself right here.
Where are you?
I'm here. So where is the group cruise going? The group cruise is on, like we said, Sky Princess, and it's going to
La Coruna, Bilbao in Spain.
Cherbourg.
It's going to Le Verdon.
Not Cherbourg.
And it is Cherbourg.
Is it called Cherbourg?
Yeah. Le Verdon and Cherbourg. I think Le Verdon is for Bordeaux.
Yes.
So those are the 4 different stops. We haven't really researched them yet.
Oh, we've got a year.
We've got a year, so plenty of time.
So the dates will be the 22nd of March 2027. If you are interested, though, please be mindful there aren't many rooms
to
left.
The 29th. Yes. There were quite a few inside balcony rooms. I think some of the deluxe balcony, and there might not be many mini suites left. But yeah, if you're going to do it, get in ASAP, because one, I think the offer ends tomorrow, and 2, there won't be many rooms left.
And for anybody that is considering coming on the group cruise, please, if you do book, send us an email on the email that was provided a minute ago, just so we know, because we're trying to itinerize who's coming.
Yeah, and I will send you. This group is for people that have actually booked and are going on it. And as I say, all the information, we can all get to know each other beforehand on there, and hopefully it's going to be lots of fun.
Yes, definitely. John and Paul Charles said you should try Virgin, though. We have buyers, of course, definitely on our hit list.
See, is that your loyalty one? Is that your one? Because like ours is Marella. Is yours Virgin? Oh, I've frozen. Oh no, I've gone.
Lee,
I'm back.
Lee Rennick. Hello, Lee. Not heard your name before, so welcome. Always doing all-inclusive in Turkey. Have done last 8 years, but been following you now. So booked a chewy cruise. Looking forward to it. Well, Lee, fingers crossed you love it as much as we do, and you catch the cruising bug.
And you tell them about Turkey.
Oh, I love Turkey. I want to live there at some point.
First place I ever took him.
Yeah, I was
for his first birthday. I was with him.
Very, very young 20s.
Took him to Turkey. We love Turkey, don't we?
It's a very special place.
Love Turkey. I love the food, love the music, love the people. But we haven't been for how many years?
Very, very long time.
8-9 years.
Because
since we last
someone
went.
found cruising. Disable Reviews, thank you for your help on ship choice. It's really helped make choice a lot looking at Voyager. Thank you both. House arguments resolved.
Voyager
Love
is
it.
an amazing ship.
Right, guys, I'm gonna be really rude. Stop sending in messages now.
Yeah, we've got to go. He's got to go bed.
I'm gonna be wired. I won't be able to sleep otherwise.
Yeah, he'll be making mistakes on the trains.
No, I will not. I never do that. Georgie Fisher, not bragging and promise. Now skint Voyager, then Fred Borealis.
Oh, Borealis as well.
Fred Olsen,
then
Virgin, Resilient Lady, then Enchanted Princess, then Ambassador.
Oh, I'm glad you
pack it in, Georgie.
I'm glad you're doing Enchanted because I had it in my head. You were doing Sky, so I'm glad Sky will be a nice surprise as well. Then,
John has put all details of Group Cruise can be seen on a video live about a week ago. So you can chase back to that one and check it out.
I probably will do a post just with the details on again as well, just on the Facebook.
John's put all the hot tubs are on the lighter deck. Yes. Alison Bell, only fault with Marella is their aircon is free. Oh, see, we didn't ever get aircon in our rooms. We were absolutely boiling on a night in bars and theatre. It stopped us having many late nights as we found it too cold. Oh, interesting. In the public areas, they've got aircon, but in your room, they haven't.
Theatres is something Marella wins over any of the cruise lines we've been on. Best theatres. Yeah, definitely. And you can actually put your drink down.
Disable Rousseau, thank you to John. I'm thinking that's John Freeman, Darlene has put very easy to book from Canada. No Estes required. Very cheap.
Oh, that's good to know.
Very cheap. Interesting.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, that's nice to know.
And Scott sort of like backs up loads of flights go from Canada to major flight hubs in the excited states. Well. I like that. Interesting. Darlene has put we go on Sunwing vacations from Toronto. Absolutely everything is included.
Very good. I've heard of Sunwing, but we've never flown.
It's not a Korean company, Mike.
No.
Dizzy has put Emmaus Cruises actually has an American travel agent that can book Marella Cruises. Oh, so not plug into the
No, that's fine. We
but
love
just
Emma.
thought I'd mention it. No, that's fine.
Yeah, no, absolutely fine.
Jacqueline has put Noel and you can't wait for our group cruise. You're not looking forward to it, Jackie. Then no, just Noel and us. I know what you meant. She put I there.
I know how much they're looking forward to it, and we can't believe we're going to meet them. So that's going to be amazing meeting all of the people that are coming on the group cruise.
Scott says, "Have you ever led a group cruise?" No, and we're bricking it because it was something that came to mind about a year ago from people. I'm like, and no, but it's Mike and I. Take us as you find us. We're just everyone's friend. We just we started doing lives it's been about a year and a half, hasn't it? We've been doing lives, and we've got to know a lot of people come every week and chat. And I think it's just going to be lovely that we're going to meet you all, and hopefully we're going to have a brilliant time. There's going to be laughs. There's going to be tears. There's probably going to be vomit from some people trying to smash the cocktail menu, but it won't be from me.
Yeah, there's going to be sleeping on the floors in the corridors and all sorts.
Make it sound like we're like no. Billy Blacklock has put thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. Our pleasure, Billy.
I hope you've had a great day.
Harold Betterson. Hello, Harold. Where have you
Where you been?
Hi, guys. Well, you've just missed us. We're off.
Big hi out to you, Harold.
You want to watch it and catch up?
Yeah.
Simon Harlow, Kath's already emailed in the Facebook group. Well done. Thank you, Kath.
Yeah. Oh, I know you are now, Simon. I'm so sorry.
Simon, it's because, and we've mentioned this before, and it's no one's fault.
Yeah.
Ages ago, YouTube changed the names. I'm not sure if you can see them. So we can't see people as we know them. So, for example, we know Mandy Benton, but we didn't know she was Molly Moondust. We know Mary, she's Mazza. So it changed all your names to your Addy. So we don't know who's who on YouTube.
And of course, I know now, the minute I saw Kath, I thought, of course, Kath and Simon. So, great. They're already booked and part of the group, and you're very welcome and looking forward to meeting you.
Happy days. Harold Betterson, Friday I go to LA for 2 nights, then 60-night cruise on Princess Emerald. To Hawaii and Mexico. Sounds amazing. Hotel flight. How's the Mexico thing going though? Because I'm pretty sure wasn't that one of the the places that was having some issues at the moment.
Where?
Mexico.
No. Oh yeah,
because
Mexico.
of what Trump did.
Yeah, it's the cartels.
Oh yes, the cartels.
Drug
forgot.
cartel. Big.
You be
big
careful,
chief,
Harold.
Big chief.
They'll probably avoid those areas anyway. To be fair, and it's probably
Yeah.
more the Cancun side than the Puerto Vallarta side.
No, Puerto Vallarta has been one of the main areas of
That's what I
trouble.
just said. It'll probably be the Cancun side more
Yeah.
than the Puerto Vallarta side.
You said Cancun side.
No, I want the cruise is going.
Oh,
No. Stuart and Kerry have put 7 nights to the fjords. MSC will match our status on other cruise lines. Oh, so MSC
Very nice.
matches status. It's interesting. Do you know that?
yeah, that's a really interesting, isn't it?
Very interesting. And then last but not least, from Mary, thanks guys.
Oh,
Had a great thanks guys, great
yeah,
live.
it's been really
Mwah.
good, and it's
She just changed her picture.
God, we're half hour over.
I know,
Yeah, I
and I
love
don't
the
work.
picture.
So listen, guys, last one from Harold. If they want to swap Mexico for San Francisco, I won't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, winky wink, I know,
I
right?
think you'd be all right because they're not going to put their passengers at risk in Mexico. So I would hope that if there was any problem, they will just change where you're going anyway.
So, guys, listen, I hate to cut things short. I do apologize. I've got to run. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a good night from me.
And good night from him.
We hope you've all had a fantastic time in our live. If you are interested, once again, in the group cruise, please go to our Facebook page or watch the video the week before, the live the week before that Mike did on his own talking about it. And if you are booking, book through our agent and then send a message on the Mida Travel.
Yeah. If you need to know anything, you can message us at midatravel@icloud.com or just drop us a message on Facebook and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Definitely. No star, everybody.
Yeah. So thanks, everybody. Big love.
Take it easy, guys.